It's a really fun day. We've had a really fun week. I'm here with Corey from Silber Turbos, and we've had a cool project on our hands for the last couple days. I've been in touch with Corey for years, even from the off-road side, snowmobile times. Corey's been wanting to come up to Montana to learn from Russ and do this course about how to dyno tune, how to use power vision, how to use dyno electronics in general. And Corey hit me up like, hey, if we're doing stuff with the stock ECU and we want to use power vision, we want to use power vision 4 or 3, and we want to see how target tune could play into this. We're adding a turbo to a bike that's already known for forced engine shutdowns and airflow mismethods. Well, probably the biggest offender at moving airflow around is a big old snail bolted to the side of your intake to blow a bunch of air through there and really mess the tables. So this is a cool experience to have Corey come out and basically mutually learn. Where are these tripwires that, hey, our product can do this? Stock ECU on a turbo bike. It works. Does it?
Works killer. So this is our Silber Turbo kit. It's featuring a Garrett 2816. This kit specifically is our new mid-length exhaust kit featuring our round airlocks. And this kit is designed to be super rider friendly. We designed this day to put on the bike, ride the thing in Colorado to Daytona, and still look good doing it. I think with the addition of the stock ECU, that gives our customers an option that we're excited for, because the bike acts, responds, handles, starts. It does everything the way that these customers are used to on these $50,000 motorcycles. The ABS works like it should. Everything works as the factory intended. And for a lot of our customers, that's a big hurdle for them when they get into the aftermarket stuff, just because it doesn't always have the same look and feel in stock. And we're glad that we're able to have this as an option for the customers, not to mention the thing, it just rips. We're super excited about coming up here. We're super excited about spending time with Russ and the team. And we're really excited for folks to see these things out on the road, because they're phenomenal, and we're really impressed with how this project turned out. You know, we talk about the technical things. What did we learn when we got here? But one of the biggest things I learned is how quickly, when you have the right people involved, that you can change what you think is possible. So when I came up here, we had a good running bike. You know, I was excited to come up here and show these guys how great the bike ran. And I think in some ways I did that, but really the best part is you know, having their engineers, having Russ, having these folks available to us, I saw that this thing was capable even more than I thought it was. We made a post on our Facebook yesterday saying, hey, but building 2, you know, where ideas turn to solutions. And that's not just a saying of you, that's what actually happened here this week. We came here with an idea that we wanted to create an option for the customers that gave them a great running motorcycle, and it puts in a package that they're familiar with. We did that, and I can say, leaving with this bike, it's the things that they were able to do, the fueling tables, the customizations they were able to do, the way that they were able to modify even the way the factory code worked. It just made the bike run even better, and I'm super excited to get this out on the streets. I mean, we talk a lot about Russ, about like the things we learned. You know, I feel like I came here to learn from you, and I hope that, you know, I learned so much this week, but I hope that, you know, it kind of went both ways. You know, did you pick anything up from this while we were doing it?
Yeah, I really enjoyed getting a hold of a Gen 2 with the turbo one. I've done turbo works in the past. But, and that kind of was something we were able to leverage because we made PE mode our friend. You know, we can turn it on with a certain RPM, a certain twist grip position. We were able to go in and open up some new code, kind of take some of the tripwires out, and it actually worked considerably better than I expected. We brought Jared down, who's our chief reverse engineer, so we were able to go into the code, do some rescaling of some tables, take closed loop hole out of the way. Again, you know, Institute PE right where we needed it based on data, not just what we thought it should go at it. So we need that data, and God, we trust all of them to bring data, right?
The other cool part about Corey coming here and working on this bike was our dynamometers. They actually just bought a brand new Dynojet dyno. So it was a creative way to get them here, introduce not only how to work on the bikes, but how to use the dyno electronics. And then in the end of like how easy the PowerCore ecosystem is for when you're gonna tune one of these bikes, and maybe somebody has a Power Vision 4. I can just share it to your account through the cloud that's in Seat 3. It makes everything really seamless, really user-friendly. It really, really simplifies the process of tuning even an extremely difficult bike to tune. Bolting on a turbo, that's well above a stage 1, 2, 3. And we can do all that with the stock ECU. And it keeps all of those safety features, your ABS, your speedometer, all your modules stay intact, communicating with each other, just like Harley-Davidson designed it to.
You know, when we bought the dyno, it was a significant investment, but really we hadn't told we didn't know how to use. We had a tool that basically for us was a load device that we could simulate road conditions in the Minnesota winters. And so after coming out here, I'm super happy to take back to the guys the full capabilities of the dyno, how easy it is to run tests, how easy it is to simulate loads, you know, in an advanced way, how easy it is to load the turbos to find out what intake air temps are going to do over time to make sure that our correction factors are good, or that our safety parameters are good. You know, for us, really, the dyno is just a tool, and when you don't know how to use the tool, you don't know what you're missing out on. And the biggest takeaway for me is not just that we have a great running turtle like, we're always learning, we're always trying to be better, and you know, we're grateful to you guys and the team and everybody for having us out here this week so we're able to do this.